Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Undisputed WWE Champion John Cena was in action at Money in the Bank this week. He teamed up with Logan Paul to go up against Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes in a tag team match. Cena and Paul were in a dominant position before things started going downhill for them. The Maverick inadvertently hit John with a 450 splash in the middle of the ring. To make matters worse, R-Truth, who was reportedly released by WWE, returned to hit his childhood hero with the belt. This allowed Cody Rhodes to drop the champ with a crossroads for the win. Speaking with Sportskeeda, veteran wrestling journalist Bill Apter noted that he had foreseen some miscommunication between Cena and his teammate. He felt this week's interaction had sown the seeds of a possible match between Cena and Paul in the future. Apter recalled Logan Paul claiming once that he wanted to face Cena, and WWE was possibly moving in that direction. After this week's Money in the Bank Premium Live event, Cody Rhodes becomes the first person to pin Cena while he is the undisputed WWE Champion in his 17th title reign. When he is not reporting news, he loves reading and collecting WWE action figures. He currently owns over 500 wrestling figures and merchandise. Pritiush is a WWE news writer for Sportskeeda Wrestling who started watching wrestling in the later part of the Attitude Era. Although he holds a bachelor's degree in engineering, Pritiush was a creative writer for his college, and his flair for creativity and love of pro wrestling eventually led him to the journalism field. After an initial stint in 2016 to 2017, he has been writing regularly for Sportskeeda since 2021. As someone who loves and respects the business, he prides himself on factual, clean, and ethical reporting, free of plagiarism and AI usage. One of the ways he ensures this is by transcribing videos that he reports on. Pritiush had the privilege of interviewing superstar Matt Hardy in his career so far, although his favorite wrestler is CM Punk, as he relates to his straight-edge philosophy. That's the word from a veteran WWE analyst who believes John Cena's upcoming storyline could transcend wrestling and dominate headlines across sports and entertainment. In an exclusive conversation with Wrestling Report, the analyst, who requested anonymity due to ongoing consultation with WWE Creative, shared that Cena's next feud could be the most talked about rivalry since The Rock vs. Hogan at WrestleMania X8. The reason? The two words that can light any wrestling ring on fire: ego and legacy. And at the center of it all, two of the most magnetic, polarizing, and successful superstars in WWE history, John Cena and CM Punk. Rumors of CM Punk's second comeback to WWE have swirled for months. After a turbulent exit from AEW and a surprise Royal Rumble appearance in 2024, Punk has remained in the WWE orbit, unofficially involved in backstage segments, subtly referenced by commentary, and even spotted at the WWE Performance Center. But now it's not just teases. According to sources, WWE Creative has locked in a long-form feud between Cena and Punk set to begin at SummerSlam 2025. And if early indications are correct, this won't be just another nostalgia trip. It's about unfinished business. These guys aren't just icons, our source said. They're icons with history. They clashed before, and every time, the internet catches fire. But now, with both men fighting for what could be their final spotlight, it's ego versus ego, legacy versus legacy. Fans still recall their unforgettable Money in the Bank 2011 match in Chicago, considered by many to be one of the greatest WWE matches of all time. CM Punk, the anti-establishment rebel, versus John Cena, the company's golden boy. That night, Punk walked out WWE champion, and famously out of the company, to an eruption of support. Since then, both men's careers have taken legendary paths. Punk to MMA and back, Cena to Hollywood and beyond. But they've also left behind a trail of barbs, interviews, and not-so-subtle digs. Punk has never minced words about Cena's role as the face of the machine, while Cena has called Punk brilliant but bitter. In the age of social media, the seeds are already being planted. In a since-deleted tweet, CM Punk posted a photo of himself holding the WWE title in 2011 with the caption, "He never beat me. He just replaced me." Cena fired back days later on Instagram, posting a cryptic photo of a Peacemaker's helmet, his HBO character, next to a WWE championship. The caption, "Still ready for war." Analysts agree. This isn't just about winning a match. It's about proving who really carried the company and who deserves the last word in the story of a generation. Punk and Cena have always had this philosophical divide, our source said. Punk sees himself as a revolutionary who forced WWE to change. Cena believes he kept the company alive by shouldering the weight. There's truth in both views, and that's what makes this feud electric. Another longtime wrestling journalist, Ryan Castle, told Wrestling Report, "This is the most combustible feud WWE could book in 2025. These aren't just two guys with titles. They're two legacies trying to outshine each other. And honestly, they both have massive egos. That's not an insult. It's the reason they're icons." The blurred line between reality and kayfabe is part of what makes this potential feud so captivating. Cena, known for playing the diplomatic company man, hasn't had a high-profile feud based in personal animosity in years. Meanwhile, Punk thrives in tension and thrives even more when it feels real. The concern among some backstage officials is whether these two strong personalities can work together without ego clashes derailing creative plans. "Both guys are protective of their legacies," Castle said. "You're not going to see someone agree to be squashed. This isn't about putting over the new guy. It's about who gets to stand on the mountaintop one last time." If everything stays on course, insiders believe the plan is to stretch the feud to WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. Imagine it, CM Punk versus John Cena. One final match. No titles, no interference. Just two men, the ring, and 20 years of resentment and respect, finally combusting in front of 80,000 fans and millions watching worldwide. This could break the internet, the analyst told us. Social media, streaming numbers, merch. It's a mega feud. Punk has always called Cena the corporate pick. Cena's always seen Punk as a whiner with a martyr complex. It's Shakespeare with steel chairs. If this is John Cena's last ride, he's hinted in recent interviews that he's nearing full retirement. There's no better way to go out than opposite his greatest narrative foil. Punk, for all his controversies, remains the one man who could match Cena in intensity, mic work, and crowd manipulation. More than The Rock, more than Reigns, even more than Orton. CM Punk is the rival who defined Cena's reality era. And this feud could offer the rarest of things in wrestling, real emotional payoff. For fans, it's not just a match. It's the answer to the question, who was really the best? Absolutely, said our source. You're not going to get two more iconic names from that generation. Cena versus Punk is what Austin versus Hogan would have been if they had clashed in their prime. It's not just business, it's personal. And that's when wrestling is at its most powerful. Whether you cheer for the hustle, loyalty, respect icon or the voice of the voiceless, one thing is clear. This feud isn't just a throwback, it's an exclamation point on an era.